Well, hello all you beautiful internet peeps out there in the interwebs. This is hello from Tashlan, hello from Charlie the dog and Puddon Anpye the pussycats. And this is Creativerse. This is, we're playing, it's R41 and it's the day before Creativerse gets released. Oh man, I'm so excited. Well, the hype is real. But of course, by the time you get to see this video, it will already have been released. I'm noticing that this looks like Creativerse is mirroring real world. It's grey and dull outside, and it's grey and dull here. And you'll probably notice, eek, I've been robbed. No, I've moved my workstations down to here. I've been doing a little bit of work. It started off as resource gathering, and then, you know, I kind of, I might have got a little bit carried away. Just a little. I did do my best to restrain myself. What I have done is, armor. Yes, indeedy, folks. The last time my armor and my weapons, we were in a bad way, weren't we? Not so much anymore. We are now got armor that's iron. We're an iron level. We've got iron sword. And I'll show you. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Look at me. Whee! Doesn't that look good? Okay, enough showing off. And I've done a little bit of, not a lot I don't think, but a little bit of jumping in the wrong places as per usual. Building and sort of planning in this storage area. And the reason why I've done work on here is that the more resources I gather, the more I realize I've really got to sort out a storage area. So I'm trying to work out some kind of roof system. I want it to be a flat roof because my plan is to utilize the above space to actually plant things. So have a roof garden as it were. And so I've been working out, you know, ways of making this look really interesting, and then have this central stairway I've been kind of planning so that we've got a way up. I'm not entirely sure that this is going to be the final design. I'm not convinced I'm happy with it. I wanted it actually to occupy a 4x4, but the problem is obviously you need, I mean, you need this in real life as well, is you need a head clearance. And if you're going 4x4, by the time you've reached this level, which is just above your head at the bottom there, you're too low. So you bump your head. You can't get up there. So the best I've found is doing this 2x3 or 3x3. Sorry. Which isn't very symmetrical for my liking. So I am going to change it because I want it to at least, you know, be a 4x4. So however I work that, I want it to do that. Ideally, because this meets with a 4 in the middle here, you know, I want this to go under. I'm not explaining myself very well. So it would probably even be bigger than a 4x4, to be honest, because what we're looking is this kind of footprint. So So that's, oops, pressing the wrong buttons again. That's the footprint that I want for this. It might just be that I'll keep the stairs where they are. Because at the moment, if you walk up them, you're liable to fall off. And then have this as a railing. I might even use the, I don't know if I've, let's try craft, Tash. The new blocks, which have been released with the R41, is put these chains. They're not that difficult. Let's actually just craft some. And let's see how that would look as a kind of railing. I mean, that might look quite nice actually, because it'll prevent you. I mean, you can actually let's take that out. You can climb these, so you can walk through them. So they're visual more than anything. So I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. This is what you do when you design. You do a lot of thinking and a lot of considering. It'll be either that or fence, but the problem with fence is that it will link up. The other alternative would be, do I have any on me? Do I have the ability to craft it? I'm trying to think of a ladder. If I, can I unlock that? What would I need to unlock that? Oh, I need to craft that. Can I craft that? Yes. Okay. So let's unlock that and craft the one we wanted. And let's throw this down here. So instead of the chains, now I'll keep that there, because now you can rotate ladders. So if I put a ladder like this, I'd rotate it that way, but then I'm trying to get the rotation how I want it. Also rotate it round this way, and you know, that's another possibility. It keeps this looking open, but it also stops you from being able to fall off the end. Not sure. These might even look better. I don't know. Do they look better that way? Because it kind of looks a bit close to the stair then. And it looks better from that perspective. Think. Okay. We will think about that. Now, the other thing that I've been doing here with this roof is I've kind of outlined it with this limestone wall, but I tried bringing it in here and it didn't work with the rest of the colour, but the slabs do. And what I like with that is it also now brings in a bit of texture. And this is the other thing that I've done here, is lighting. And you can see I've been messing around with where they should go. So some blocks are misplaced and I will sort that out. I like the idea of having the underfloor lighting, and this is how I'm going to have the chests. So I'm going to position them like this, and I think on this bit here I will then put some stone plaques that will label what all of these chests are. I've also put lighting. It's going to be concealed because, well, mostly concealed because the processors and forges are going to be all along here. So it's going to be a long work corridor. I'm going to put some cooking stations as well. So that's the plan for that. And I'm saying a lot of because, you know, brain's not engaging. So I'm coming back up here. I wanted to get a fundamental staircase, and you'll see I've been trying to see, does bedrock look better than limestone? So none of this here is permanent. I think I'm probably going to go with the limestone. I like the bedrock. I love the texture. But I think with what we've got going here, yeah, you've got to work with what works nicely. So now we're going to bring this up to there. I did quite a lot of of counting and falling and placing to get these to meet up in this fashion, because I think it looks rather nice. It's pretty. I like prettiness. Gotta make it pretty. Oh, there we go. There's that. And oops, am I all out of? That's obsidian brick wall. We've been using floor, so yes. So let's obsidian. I need some floor. So let's craft us a bit of floor. Material gathering takes the longest, but once you've done that, you start building. This is where it gets exciting. It gets interesting. It gets that I'm gonna fall. Oops. And there we go. Okay. I'm going to have to record this in 2 parts, I think, because Big Black is requesting very nicely that we stretch our legs, and I'd rather that we stretched our legs than, you know, something unfortunate happens. Like falling through the ceiling. Okay, so I will come back. Oh dear, Houston, we have a problem. Yes. So it's not a problem there, but it is a problem. Okay. It's an annoyance more than a problem, I think. As we can... And I've forgotten Mr. Black, bless him. He hasn't forgotten me, though. Right. Yeah, I'm quite liking how that looks. It's got a nice kind of modern feel to it. So, yes, whatever we do with the stairway. Okay. We will think about that when I come back, and it'll be an instant for you. It will be about an hour for me. We're going to go into the park and we're going to get wet because it looks like it's going to start raining, and then we're going to eat, and we'll come back and we'll be all refreshed and all happy, and hopefully we'll be less restless. So I'll see you in, just like magic, a blink of an eye. See you later, peeps. And hello again, everybody. What will seem like an instant for you has been more like an hour and a half for me. Me and Charlie the dog went on a really nice long walk where we got to meet some other dogs, and he got to run and play, and he's now curled up on his bed snoring because he's so tired. So bless his little heart. All the animals are fed. And I've accidentally drunk a potion. Such a good start. Yes. Oops. I can't believe how scatty I am when I place blocks, but you know, it is what it is. And now I want to get these in position. I really do like these obsidian blocks. But I do find that the obsidian gets a little dark for my taste if you just use that. Although I have seen some people who just use obsidian, and wow, some spectacular builds out there. The kind of build where you kind of think, I'm not worthy. And I'm probably right in thinking that. But, you know, c'est la vie. So here we go, building the roof. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be what's visible eventually from the roof, because we're going to be putting a garden up here. I'm toying with the idea of having pets up here as well, and I seem to remember a while back that I had pets on top of something, and there used to be glitches where you come back into your world, and if you had them in a building they were on the roof, and you know, sometimes they kind of popped up in weird places. I'm not sure if that still exists, but it is one of those things that's kind of making me think, do we want to have pets that are going to be doing unusual things? My answer is possibly yes, because this is us exploring, and we need to explore when things don't necessarily go to plan as well. So I might have this as a gardeny bit, and the other side as a pet bit, or have this as the pet bit and the other side as the gardeny bit. Haven't decided really. Oh, I am being incredibly indecisive. Oh, that's right, Tash. You try and you go ahead and you place those non-existent blocks and see how far you get, which is not very. Oh dear. Oops. Okay, I kind of feel that we've done rather well today, because you know we've got a roof, way, and I'm wondering if I can put blocks there. I'm pretty sure I can't here. Yeah, we might have to remove one of them. Nope, both of them. That answers that question. Oh yes, this. I'm not convinced I like either of those. Whenever I'm trying to design something, I always, try options, walk away, come back and have another look, and I don't like that. I don't think it works for me. Not convinced by the chains either. Ooh, invisible chains. Okay. Let's have these chains just for a minute. And I'm going to place one again, but then I'm also going to rotate it and see how that looks. Yeah. Mr. Spot. See how nicely they link up. Now I wonder if I had something like a stone fence there. It's so we sort of have a corner for those chains to latch onto. Now this might look quite nice. Now I don't think I've got any fence, so let's have a look. No, you see I haven't even crafted a wooden fence. Oh, I need a wood slab. Okay, let's I think I need to throw some stuff out of my inventory, so let's get rid of some of this stuffs I'm not using. And I am going to sort out inventory management, but I'm not going to do it on camera because that's going to be between me and oh look, here we go. Was it slabs that I wanted? I think so. Yep. So wood fence. So yes, that lets us unlock stone fence. Where are you, stone fence? Oh, don't be so awkward. La, 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 la. There we go, stone fence. Ta-da! So we can craft one of those. And that's unlocked obsidian fence. Oh, let's craft one of those. Oops, what have we unlocked? Ooh, iron fence. Da, 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 da. And let's craft one of those. Okay, that didn't open the obsidian gate. Have to craft an obsidian door, and the iron gate have to craft an obsidian gate. So what's that? And an obsidian door. Can we do that? There's an obsidian door. Yep, we are out of obsidian. Okay, I'm sure that's somewhere. I mean, not really hurting for obsidian. Do I have any processed, or do I have to go to the forge and use a ship? Oh look, more obsidian. Obsidian everywhere. Death statues everywhere. And oh, there we go. Right. So let's craft one of those. And that's given us an iron bar door. I think it's unlock mode today. So we'll unlock that. And we'll craft that. Lovely. And we will unlock the iron bar door. We will unlock the iron gate and craft an iron gate. See if that opens up anything. Nope. Right, I think that we've pretty much crafted what we were after crafting. And let's have a look. There's that. There's that. I'm going to try, you know, all the different ones that we've crafted, because then we will get a chance to see which one we like better. So we have, there we go, iron fence. Now, see, now this is unfortunate, because normally the fence, if you put it next to something, you see how it latches on? But it doesn't latch on to the chain, which would have been nice. Let's see. No, you see, because now we've got this sort of floating thing going on, and I think it's because that kind of, well, that comes out solid. If you go with this one, that comes out solid, and then you come to these, and it's got like two bands, and because the chain is a single band, this is, I suppose, got nothing to connect to. So that's possibly not going to work the way I was hoping it was going to work. I don't think a wooden fence is going to work there. If anything, I would say obsidian, but because, as you've seen, that comes out solid. Ooh. I'm not convinced by how good that's going to look. I mean, it does match in with our scheme. So how does it look when we're walking up here? We definitely need some sort of barrier. But you see, this is what I don't like. See where it's linking up there? If it just stayed like that, that would be fine. No, that's... I'm being a real fussy miss, aren't I? But it's not working for me. Yeah, you see, I'm finding that this sort of solid lump in here let's just see. I have some limestone wall here, and let's have an obsidian door that we've just crafted. If we fill that in like so, and like so, and then we have ourselves a door in there. That would probably end up having to be filled in. So it's kind of like a solid thing. So then we'd go in here, and then you can't, because that's in the way. So what you'd have to do is put the stair bit in. That would work, wouldn't it? And you know, we'd have that like this, because I think that does look better having it as sort of like a solid structure. Then you go in and you'd go around. We'd have to put some lighting, I'm guessing, in this sort of central column. That would probably work better. So let's see if I've got what it takes to do a limestone, some more limestone wall. Should do. No, because I put the limestone away. Of course I did. Why would I, you know, plan ahead, of course. I think I popped it in here, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. And I think I was needing some melted wax as well. And there, no, oh man, I've still got to sort out this. There we go. Okay. Let's do a couple of those. And I'm going to need to make some more limestone stairs, because some of these are bedrock stairs and that looks a bit peculiar. So we do this. La 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 la. Yeah, we craft some more. Okay. I think, because this, having this like this also means that when it comes to storage, I can have storage all around here and storage around this central column. So that works on 2 levels, and yeah, that does look nicer. But of course now this looks pretty dark and claustrophobic and stuff. So oh, there we go. Here's some wood burning lamps. Let's zap one in there. That makes it quite nice and light. Zap one in there as well, I think. Okay, now I've got one bedrock stair in there. I noticed. So let us. I think I need to. Oh. Wow! Just, you know, multi-unlock there. Woo! That was exciting. Just this whole long list. It couldn't even show up. It was such a long list. Right. Okay, so let's go to here and let's see all the stuff we've unlocked. Oh, there's all the different coloured lamps because I did all those pigments. I wonder, actually, if we didn't craft blue lamps and put them in where I've put the normal lamps, if that won't... Oh, did you hear that little squeak? That's a certain person just shifted his weight on his bed. Oh, and I can hear a, you know, whatchamacallit. There we go. I can see him. Let's run and chase. Come here. I don't want to hurt you. I just want to smack you, which will hurt you. So I do actually want to hurt you. I want to destroy you. Oh, there we go. Yay! Oh. Right. I'll come back for that. Let's run. Run, 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 run. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oops, ouch. And we'll just randomly throw some stuff again. Oh, I've been collecting sand. I did say I was gathering some resources, and that's what I was doing. I was thinking, you know, glass, windows, you know, that sort of stuff. Try and plan ahead. Never works, but yeah. Gotta give me something for effort. Okay. So, what was I doing? Oh, yes. We wanted... First of all, we wanted to craft limestone stairs, so I've replaced that one. There we go. That one bedrock one. So we will limestone stairs. We'll bring that down, and we'll also bring these blue lamps down. So limestone stair. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. And then random bedrock. And then just to see if the blue light doesn't actually look nicer. It's dimmer, but I'm not averse to it. I kind of like the way it makes this sort of glow, because I've got nice bright lighting out in here, and then you sort of come up here, up into the, it's going to be a roof garden. Yeah, you know, I'm pleased. And there is probably going to be another layer over this, which is why these slabs are facing the way that they are, because I wanted to be able to place things directly on top here. So I'm thinking that we will build this roof up, probably maybe 2 or 3, and then all of this, you see, is going to be a layer of soil, except of course around this stairway, which I'm thinking we will surround like so. Run out again of limestone. Right. I'll just fall off the end. See, so we will have that. And is that a limestone stair? Doesn't look like it, does it? It is though. But I don't want it there, because we sort of want this as a landing, don't we? We want it there. So you come up. Ta-da! Can we put a block here without preventing? No, we can't. Okay, so that's the best that we can do if we want a stair there, or we can put the stair here and then have a block there, which I think I prefer. And that's, yeah, we can still walk down. Okay. And I think that means that we can then have a block there. I don't think we can put one there. We can put one there. Okay. I don't know if that block there doesn't just look odd. It might be better to actually put that there and then have the lamp there. It stops that block from looking a bit peculiar. I don't know, I know it's all in the eye of the beholder, but and then we can come down here. And we come down the stairs, la la ba-doo. We sort of can see through the gap in the ceiling there. I don't know, that's alright. And we come down, and there we are. Okay, so that's sort of planning for the upstairs. Oh, all these critters everywhere. So of course, now the other thing to build is the wall along this corridor. Because I mean, I know that I haven't built any doors exiting this storeroom, and I thought I'd mention that before. People say, "Yeah, no, you forgot something." Like, no, I haven't. I want the teleporter room to be the only sort of access and egress into this place. So that will be why I've done that. And those missing stones are now bothering me. I think it was this, wasn't it? Let me... Yep. Hey. There we go. Any more missing stones from me and my terrible counting? Oh, okay, now this is going to be awkward. I will throw that in there, and that one in there. I'm not convinced I need these two here. I need lighting, but not there. I'm also pondering what's going on along here, because I've kind of done things a little differently, haven't I? Sorry if I go quiet. Sometimes I have to go quiet because my brain's going derp. I think that what I need to do is have that like that. Just have it where the passageway expands outwards. And I know we've pretty much gone for concealed lighting. I don't really see any reason why it has to be concealed. So we could... no, there's the reason why it's concealed, because it is ugly. But what if we throw it in there. Make it a feature. Da, da, da. Yeah, you see, now I can live with that. So we do that on this side as well. And now that looks like quite sort of a modern feature. Ha ha ha. I like her. Okay, now I think we've emptied that one. But what I'm doing is stone slabs because, you know, we're going to need a few. And we also need some obsidian slabs as well. We could do with processing some obsidian. Are you going to think, oh, you're wasting all your coal? Yeah, do you know? Don't really have a problem with coal anymore. Oh, says yous. Oh, yes, says I. And the reason for that is that while I was in the cave, I found tar. Now, with tar, it's a liquid, so it flows. So that means all you really need is one to create many, because you place it somewhere and let it flow and grab the excess and ad nauseum. So it's a very nice continual resource. Also, let me see if I can put it in my bar and show you. This is tar. And I will show you it flowing. It'll sploosh and go all over everywhere. So there you can see the whole renewable resource thing. Now that will keep doing that, making a beautiful tarry mess, unless I pull up that source block. I pull up that source block, all of that will vanish. But as long as I leave that source block there, I can pull these for as long as my glove lasts. Let me pull up that source block. And let's see. There we go. You see it's starting to dissipate again. Fluid Mechanics 101. Okay. So there you have tar as a renewable resource. Now, the nice thing with tar is that if you throw... I've got to get this in the right order because you get it in the wrong order and all you get is a fire. If you throw a freeze bomb at tar, it turns the tar into coal. If you then throw a firebomb at the now coal, it will turn into diamond. So once you've got tar, you've basically got unlimited diamonds and unlimited coal. So that's why, yes, I've been a little bit wasteful with my resources, simply because coal has become a renewable resource for me. So yeah, I saw that and I was like, yay! Which is why I've got all of the iron stuff, because I needed the iron glove to be able to extract the tar. So that's now you see the reason why method in my madness. Let's see, let's chop some more of this. So we can get all of this going. And this is why you end up getting loads of processors. They are great for, mass producing this sort of thing. And also you can do this, go away, do something else, and use these as a temporary storage as well. So you have a whole row of these and off you go. Oops. Pretty sure I chopped something I didn't intend to chop then. But it's okay. So let's go to our slabs, and now we're going to build the next bit of the wall. I built the first level, and this one's going to be the sunken in one. So off we go. Placey, placey, place. Skipper one. Placey, placey. Placey, placey, place. Skipper one. placey place, and I'm going to get very annoying. I was annoying myself with that. I was like, oh no, meh. Okay, so I wonder if it's easier from above. Yeah. Come on. What? Okay. I was aiming at the leaf, and so it was kind of seeing the block below. That's interesting. Something interesting about placing slabs. It's kind of, you've got to remember where the block mechanic is as opposed to how it looks visually, I think. So there we go. That's all of them on that side. So now what I'm going to do I have the obsidian slabs? So I'll switch to that one and grab the rotation and put in the obsidian. I know I think I said in the last one that I wasn't particularly sold on the obsidian accent, but considering what I've done with, you know, putting it in the roof and all that kind of thing, it's become an ongoing theme, hasn't it, really? It's like, I may have disliked it once, but, you know, I've sort of made it a thing now. I'm just doing that because I see that I've skipped a step. Right. Let's get a bit of distance. Yes, and that is looking quite nice. I do think that the obsidian is breaking up, and like I say, having the kind of wiggle in the wall. You put a wiggle in your wall and a wiggle. Yes, it's looking nice. I'm going to put that like that because we don't have enough stone slabs. I think I did. I think what I've done is when I tried to clear some space, I think I've thrown some stone slabs in one of the chests. So I'm going to go check there because I'm pretty sure that I spent some time. No, go away. Woo! Sorry, give you a pet. There we go. I didn't mean to shove you. I did, but you know, still like apologize. So let's have a little bit of a sprint. I think I put the excess stuff. Didn't put it in there, did I? I'm gonna get rid of those into there. Let's get rid of some of this random throwage. Do I not have any stone slabs anywhere? Huh. Ah! I do. I'm pretty sure I was going to go into a Scooby-Doo tune then. I do. Where are you? There's some more. I knew I'd processed some. I just didn't realise I'd scattered them all over the show. Okay, so we'll go here. We will grab this rotation. And then we will start placing these here. It's always nice. I mean, this is what I love with this is you do a lot of gathering and all that sort of thing, and then once you've gathered and processed and chopped and whatever else, you get to the stage where you're like, I'm starting to see the fruits of my labors, that my little vision is starting to come to life, and it's actually, well, it's looking better than I thought it would, or it's working just how it ought to, and it's a very satisfying point that you reach. And I can understand why, you know, there's people that they're forever showing off screenshots and so, look, this is what I've built. It's because you've taken so much time and made so much effort, and you just want to show everybody, look, don't you think this looks really cool? And most of the time I look at what people have done, I go, yes, I do think that what you've done looks really cool. So, I'm looking at the time and I've realised that I did have my little bit of an interrupted one, so I've done my allotted time plus some. So I think we'll leave it there, and I'm not sure how this week's going to pan out. There's a lot of things, I mean, we've got a lot of plans, the creative crew and all that, got things they want to do for the launch of Creativerse. So I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of live streams, and I'm going to be trying to fit all of that into my schedule. So yes, it'll be something interesting and something exciting. And of course, you'll be watching this in my future, but what I'm talking about will be the past. It's like, oh, so confusing. But anyway, thank you for sharing this time with me, and I apologize that I've gone over time. It's the interruption and the walk and everything else. The walk's kind of refreshed me, so I'm like, yeah, I can do this forever. So from Charlie the dog and Puddon Anpye the pussycats, and from me, Tashlan, you know we love you loads. Peace out, peeps.